Hello, friends. I have some news. The channel for over a year now has been stagnating on subs. Um, we've just been stuck at almost the same amount and then slowly decreasing. However, like, we're still continuously getting subscribers though. So every time I get some subscribers, I lose some. And I think I might be losing some subscribers when I upload. Like, it goes through really old accounts that have subbed and just aren't super active, and they get rid of them basically at the same rate as I get subs, like a couple every so often, a couple every few days. Um, I'm a little bit busy at the moment, but I've also just been spending a lot of my time on my game. Um, and when I have free time, when I'm not spending it, you know, doing other responsibilities and managing other stuff in real life, and all that. When I have my free time, I would either make YouTube videos or I would work on my game. And I've been able to focus on my game much, much more. Um, and just every time I keep thinking it'll be done, it just takes longer and longer and longer and longer because I want to make sure that it's as good as I can make it. And I'm still proud of the direction it's going. I'm very happy with the progress. Um, but even when I just do silly videos off the top of my head, I have been able to make as many like really, really edited videos. There's a bunch of videos like I wanted to put up that if I can't just do a very quick edit to like get it uploadable, um, then I just end up not putting it up at all. And it's kind of nice to have some stockpile, but it's a stockpile of stuff that I can't use because I'd have to sit down and fully edit stuff. And I've had, unedited things for a long time. There are so many series, like the My Sims. I finished that series, and I've only put up like a third of those episodes, like a long time back. You know, um, so I part of what I want to do is that I love making videos. When I had a very rough time in my life, looking forward to daily uploads was very important to me. It was very one of the things that helped keep me going through some dark times, and I wanted to be able to provide that to people. Um, I wanted to, since I'm kind of busy at the moment, and also this is a thing that I kind of want to test out to see if like it really is the uploads. Just for a little while, I wanted to see people's thoughts on if I cut it down to uploading like every other day. So not stopping, but cutting back a little bit because I kind of feel bad if some of the videos. There have been times when I just make a video where I'm just like, I'm too tired today, and then that's the video, you know? And then some of those I end up like unlisting after a while. And it's kind of cool if you were there, but that's not really fun. It isn't really the stuff that I want to do for the sake of doing the daily uploads in between other stuff that I do. And luckily the channel, when I do very fast videos, isn't too taxing, but I want to, I don't know, sometimes the algorithm is just a jerk. I want to test it out, and this would be a good time. So, because like, I had a very good streak of not missing an upload. Then one time a while back, I forgot to click on the thing to schedule it. I think, and I just missed an upload. And then there was another time recently that it happened, and it was just like, oh, I didn't do it. And I set up a community poll, and most people didn't even notice that I didn't do an upload. Now, that's understandable because you know, the people who get the polls are not the same as the people who would come by the channel, the same bunch of folks who would come by like every day, and that's really awesome. Um, so, you know, the people who actually are going to watch this video, the people who are actually going to pay attention, this is a question for you. It might just be like a week or two where I just upload every other day. But I want to test that out to see if the subs will end up going up a bit more if I technically upload less. But I'm not sure, because like it's weird. It's very strange, and I don't understand it, because I don't know if that'll end up hurting the channel, because like my stuff doesn't show up in a lot of people's feeds anyway. And there's a problem with having it show up, you know, and that's been an issue. My channel has been shadow banned a whole lot, where I'll upload a video and then the comments will just automatically be disabled when it goes up, when it's scheduled. So on the one hand, what do I have to lose, you know? Because if I don't, YouTube's already going to be messing with me. But I also don't want to lose what I have now, but at the same time, you know, there's risk, because I want to get my stuff out to the people who would actually want to see it. And the thing is, like, what good is uploading daily if it's not getting out to people, you know? Even the people who would actually want to watch it. So I'm thinking of experimenting with that. Let me know. I'll probably start by like tomorrow or the next day. And I'll go for like a week or two, just to see what it's like. And if it totally destroys the channel, well, you know, the channel's having a hard time anyway. And if it doesn't, then woohoo. I'm not sure if I would make it permanent if the channel does significantly better and the people who I make the videos for don't mind. They're okay with that. I have years and years of videos that you can watch on a day that I didn't upload something, you know. And there's lots of stuff people haven't seen that's just still up on the channel. I've been doing this for 5 years. So I want to see about that, because sometimes I talk about changing the channel schedule and it seems like people are fine with it the way that it is, with like the time that I upload. But uploading like every other day, I want to see if that would do something. But again, I want to run it by people who would upload and watch my stuff, because I just want to let you know that you are special. You mean a lot, and you're why I'm still, you know, doing this. So I just want to make sure for anybody who's out there still paying attention, if it's okay by you to give that a shot. So thank you. Take care. Again, being able to just focus, or being able to not worry as much about doing it every single day, just for a little while, because I'm not feeling burnout, but I'm not able to fully focus on it, especially since I'm working on my game, you know, and I would really like to work on that too, because again, it's not that I don't have any passion for YouTube still. I'm just very busy. I can't do YouTube full time. It is, as much as I would like to make it more professional, or professional, unprofessional, it is still just a hobby that I do in my spare time. And the fact that I've been able to do basically daily uploads every day for 5 years, missing like only 2, pretty much, and still somehow finding the time for it constantly, even if the videos are only a few seconds. I want to give it a shot, and I feel like this is a good time before, you know, I'd feel too tired, or before I'd want to quit, you know, because I don't want to quit. I want to keep doing this as long as I can, but having a bit of a break, while also being able to test out the weird thing that YouTube might be doing, while working on my game and being able to use that extra time not on thinking of YouTube stuff to do this. Because, like, I could get, if I do it every other day, I could do, like, I could schedule a video and then not have to worry for a longer period of time. Because I could do 2 videos, and it isn't like, okay, so tonight, and then the next day, and then I'd have to keep going. Then I'd be able to have, like, the day, then a day at a buffer, then the day that I'd have the second video up, and then an extra day before I'd need to do something immediately. So that would definitely help keep some of the stress down. Not that, it's been too much, but, you know, I spend a lot of time working on my game, and I would love one day to be able to make that my job, to be able to actually be an indie developer. I want to give my shot at that. And the thing is, like, I don't have super high hopes, I'm not going to be crushed if it doesn't work out. I don't have all my eggs in one basket. I have backup plans. I have other stuff that I plan on doing, But if I don't try, I'll never know what was. And in terms of creative stuff that's just fun, I still have the channel where I can make stuff. I want to be able to make a game. For my whole life, I've always wanted to be able to make games. I've always wanted to be able to make a game and do something special. And this is not the one time in my life, but probably the most opportune time in my life to be able to actually do that. And I know it's not going to work out because, like, I'm not even, I'm not looking to be something big. I'm not looking to be the next indie darling, next huge sensation. I just don't want it to be an utter failure. I don't want it to just be like nothing. Because when a YouTube video, sometimes I could work on it for a long time. It gets lots of views. Sometimes I just do a clip or a meme from something else and it gets way more views. Did I say way more views? I could focus a lot of work on an edited video that I really like and it won't get a lot. Sometimes I edit videos for a long time and then they get a lot of views. And I'm very happy with those. It's all over the map. But, when I do that, it's more of a casual thing. This is something that I've dedicated endless hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of my life working on stuff. And first off, I'm kind of scared because I'm not even sure if it'll necessarily come across just how long it's taken me. And I'm definitely not as, incredible and proficient. There are people on Twitter who make some of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in a couple hours. And it's stuff that I could never dream of ever being able to achieve. Even, like, maybe not ever, but I would have to spend so much of my life dedicated to making one piece of art that somebody could make just immediately. And it's like, I know I'm not fooling myself. I like to make stuff that, isn't super high quality anyway, but I want it to have some level of quality. I like, sort of like the, what do you call it? I don't know. There's a difference between no effort and charmingly low effort. Like that movie Be Kind, Rewind. That's my aesthetic. That's what I like to do, As opposed to something like, what's it? Ratatouille, or one of those asylum films which were just slapped together. I don't want to do that. I'd want to do something like the movies in Be Kind, Rewind, where it's not real effects, but like the proton pack is just like garland on a spinny thing, stuff like that. That's the kind of thing I like to do. And I'm not fooling myself. I know it's not going to be something grand. I'm not like the nostalgia critic where I'm like, I'm making the single greatest thing ever made every time I do a thing. No. I I want my stuff to be full of love. And if I'm not able to put as much love into it, then it's like, why am I doing it? So if I'm uploading a video that's not the best, but I put love into it and I had fun in that moment and it's something stupid and dumb, that'll go across. I believe the thing that Jacksepticeye had said, that like if you put positive energy into your videos, other people will be able to feel that. Even if it's through a screen, even if it's just recordings and sound waves coming back, you can really make somebody happy by doing your thing. And if I'm not doing my thing with passion, then why am I not doing it at all? You know, I would rather do something passionately and have it not be perfect than just slug through. And I want to be able to focus on the channel and my game, but especially the game. And I'm going to try it a little bit, and if it works out really well, if people don't mind, if the channel actually does better with every other day uploads, I could certainly give that a shot. Maybe one day I would go back. But I'm going to try like a week or two with just every other day, unless people object to this video. If you need daily uploads, I can certainly do that, as long as you're okay with some of them just being like, here's a chair, bye. Actually, that would be kind of funny. But still. Well, now I want to make that. Anyway, let me know what you think. I'm just rambling at this point. Thank you for listening. Oh my gosh, it's been 17 minutes. You don't deserve this. Bye.